have been lost. It means the mental health toll. It means people cannot educate their children. Malnutrition rates including where Dibidon is working, which is like Samis and North Hall, rose to 3 times the global average. So it means so many children in the north, among other ASAL regions, will have the challenges of malnutrition growing up to be into adulthood. So these are real issues, ladies and gentlemen. And however, we cannot rewrite the book of Lamentations. We cannot lament when we can present solutions. And I'm very happy, honestly, that Dibidon is actually presenting a very good framework for us to be able to drive this agenda. You can take any of those slides and execute a robust program in whichever organization you have, true or false. So that time that you take to think about those big lofty issues of theories of change for my non-profit sector partners here, you are really saved from a lot of thinking by a professor and the team, and look at how elaborate this is. So you can actually cascade any of this into your organization. And because of that, may I request with profound humility that we appreciate Dibidon in a very unique way. So we want to say 2 things from Honorable Ario. One, they say the power of a waterfall is nothing but many drops working together. And they also say, if we all decided to sweep in front of our own houses, the whole world will be clean. What does that mean? This is individual responsibility that flows into family responsibility, that then flows into community, that then becomes a movement. It means family could be a workplace. It means family could be your own family and the choices that you make. Simple choices like waste separation. Simple choices of life. It means that the simple choices we make actually affect that ordinary person somewhere who probably is not contributing as much waste as you. So surely, then, ladies and gentlemen, we shouldn't be selfish. We should think about the next person around us. So individual behavior, very important. This is actually a very big takeaway home for me. Individual behavior that flows into communal behavior is very important. It's about behavior change. Number 2 is that then we have to act, all of us. And one of the things that I'm really challenging every organization that is there is SDGs talk about partnership for goals. I am not a prophet, but I can prophesy. I know I'm in a church environment, but I really know there's going to be very many requests for partnership to work with Don Bosco because they have figured it out. We are already in partnership and we are very happy. And I want you to be as happy as we are because this is a great organization. And because of that, appreciate. Lastly, we have to engage holders of power. Yesterday there was a big law changed by an ordinary person, if you follow, for those who read news, from a simple petition. There are laws changed every day. There is media stories in this country every day that are pushed. What I'm requesting as we engage in this process, advocacy is very important. So from Honorable Ario, we are ready to escalate anything into a motion, into a bill, into question to the minister for those who will be engaging. But I'm also challenging you that a very important tool in our democracy, in our constitution, is actually something known as petitions. In your own organization, for those who are doing advocacy, let's build a culture of taking holders of power to account and also asking critical questions of what is happening. So I have an interest, very much interest in this, and we'll be working very closely with Don Bosco. At a personal level, I also chair the Voices for Just Climate Action communications team in the country. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Wachira, for your remarks and for also joining us today. Pass our greetings to Honorable Wario. Asante sana. Next is Ms. Violet Nkirote, First Carbon. Kindly request that we could take only 3 minutes or less because we are really pressed for time. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Violet Nkirote. I work with Vast Carbon as an energy associate. I champion energy projects within the company. And what Vast Carbon is, we are a carbon project developer in Nairobi, and we support clients and also companies that are seeking to do energy initiatives across board. We also do a lot of agroforestry projects and seeing how we can generate carbon finance to help such projects. And we are very happy and excited to be here during this launch, during the Integral Ecology Plan. And I will say that I have learned a lot from Father Selvam today. I was in a thermodynamics class, and today I was reminded of Newton's law of thermodynamics, all the words. And I remember entropy, and I think, as Simon said, this has been a very well-developed plan in terms of how you did the principles, you did the processes, and also mentioned the projects that you're going to do within the Integral Ecology Plan. And as Vast Carbon, we are particularly supporting DBDON in trying to see different opportunities, and the very lowest hanging fruit that we have seen is in institutions. And what my colleague Sandra is leading will be doing a baseline study for the institutions, trying to see if they can shift from using firewood and moving into using low carbon technologies. And one of them that we are proposing is steam clean cooking, and this is what we are closely doing. So I think part of the 3 minutes that I'm almost finishing is that we are encouraging DBDON to continue on, and again congratulating DBDON for launching this pivotal plan into doing what we need to do. Thank you very much.
Thank you. As we move to maybe the last speaker because of time, allow me to mention 3 key partners. I'm starting with Signify Foundation. Maybe Eric, you could just stand up. Many of us know Philips, the bulbs, the radios, are there cars and aeroplanes? But Philips has a very nice and good foundation headquartered in the Switzerland called Signify Foundation. And Eric here is a Netherlands. Eric here represents Signify in Africa and is one of the key partners for Don Bosco, and could be approached. There are very nice programs across the continent, across institutions, could be a key partner of key interest. Thank you. Please get seated. We also have a bit of correction. I'm mentioning it now correctly. International Fertilizer Development Center. The country director, she's still with us? Yes. Yes, thank you for coming today. Bridget, thank you for coming today. And I'm highlighting you. I know there are many of us around, so that if there are partners around here who would like to network with you, you know some of the people that you can talk to. Please get seated. In anticipation, we are supposed to have Catholic Relief Services, we are supposed to have Plan International, Center for Agricultural Bioscience International, who have not come today, but we hope that in our next forum, a time like this next year, for the Selom will announce, we'll have all those partners come together, and then we're able to network more and celebrate. At this time, I would like to invite Dr. Musili from the WE Center to be able to deliver his remarks, which are the final remarks from which we proceed to something short. Thank you. 3 minutes, please.
Okay, good afternoon. I'll try to take 3 minutes. Number one, I'm very happy with what is happening today. It's about sustainable human development. And sustainable human development is only about 2 things. Number one is resources, and number 2 is environment. And it is said, if you don't take care of environment, it will mercilessly not take care of you. And that is what's happening even in our country. We are managing a very dangerous solid waste, e-waste or electronic waste, which contains heavy metals and heavy metals cues. A quick education, many of you have aggregate water dispensers in your house, yeah? for drinking. So what do you use to cook tea and ugali? Tap water. So do you kill heavy metals? Yeah? Okay. Now, that's one. Take home. So we are happy with what Don Bosco you are doing. And I'm beneficiary of Don Bosco. My brother passed through Don Bosco. He dropped out of Form 2 because of school fees. And I brought him myself to Karen. And I talked to the father who was there. And I told the father, if you don't take this one, he's like a destitute boy. And the father told me, young man, you have said the truth. I will take him. He went grade 3, grade 2, grade 1. He became a polytechnic manager. Then he transited and he went to the county government. So I'm always happy about Don Bosco. Now, the founder of Don Bosco, and this is what I teach people, is thinking without the box, not outside. Because when you think outside the box, I was telling my friend, it's like doing an exam with a McKenna in your pocket. You are still looking at the box. So Don Bosco thought without the box, and that is why he went to prison and educated the youth. If you don't educate the youth, you bring problems. And if those days Don Bosco saw that, and we cannot see now, are we okay? Yes, we are very blind. And that's why the youth will give us problems. So I like what Don Bosco did, and that is what we call character evangelism. You learn from what people do, and then you become a good person. So we do electronic waste, and tell you that also ecological training is very key, because what is killing us also is standards. We are spraying bad pesticides that are not approved, that are not of standard. And also ethics. We spray today and sell tomorrow. And that is what is killing us. To scare you, in the last 5 years, cancer is 5 times. And if it continues like that, we are going to have a sick nation. So what we are doing today is very important, and I'm very, I was to travel today, but when I was invited, I could not fail to come. We are going to partner with Don Bosco Tech to see how to incorporate e-waste curriculum in the training of TVETs, and they participate in ecological training. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Musili, for your remarks. Now the very final remarks. We are going to get very, very final remarks from Mr. Mulila, Charles Mulila or Murira, a former Director, National Environment Management Authority, from which